I'm feeling now, even at, really my career really only started to begin in a way that was like selling these tickets and doing these things, and like for the last 2 years. And like I had a weekend, I don't know what it was. It was just like I was in a dark place. I don't know why. It was April 8th and April 9th. I was April 8th in Indianapolis and April 9th in Denver. Like April 8th, we did very well in Indianapolis. And then April 9th in Denver, I sold out the Paramount Theater in Denver, which is, 1,800, whatever it is.
It's a big venue.
And in Denver, and it was amazing and all that. And it, made good money, for my standards and all that.
Who's your agent?
Mike Berkowitz.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was with UTA. They were great, but I went to Mike Berkowitz now. And when I got home, and had money and all that, money and family and all that, and I realized like what the price of everything has been for me so far is like I've missed every single one of my daughter's swim meets. And I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, I just made a lot of money. And I'm like, but I've been watching my daughter's life on like a phone. And it's a little like, wow, this is crazy. This is happening. It's a little like, what am I doing? Like, she's never going to be 6 again, and I missed like tons of her life. And I'm just like, yeah, I make this money, but I'm like, I've watched my kid's life through a fucking FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I'm the only dad that has been in her swim meets and it just like kills me.
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking Winston Churchill got me. So I just want, like, how do you do it? Because,
what the fuck are you talking about? How do I fucking do it? Are you fucking serious? I'm drinking at 10 in the morning. I can't tell you it gets better.
Oh, fuck.
I can't tell you it gets better.
Is this the clip?
It doesn't get better, Chris.
Fuck.
It doesn't get better.
Fuck. I really hope. I hope Seinfeld texted me. I hope he wrote back.
Oh, motherfucker.
So I just. Wow. I just, I don't know how to reconcile that. And I don't know how to make it better going forward. Because I don't want to miss their life, but I want to, yeah. Oh, fuck.
The good part is that you see it. Because some of us don't see it until it's too late.
Yeah, like I'm starting to feel it now. Like it's like, okay, so I have my 10-month-old and it's like, I can make a little bit less money and still give them the life that they want, and I'll have the time with them. But then you start to get in a mode where you're like, but I'm supposed to, the opportunity is now, the iron is hot now, I can get to this next level now, but what's the cost of that? Because my life, I've been trying to refrain a little bit.
I'm fine.
I shit myself.
No.
I've been trying to refrain from like trying to not make my God money and make it balanced, where I'm like, okay, you made money on that weekend, but now you get paid with your daughter's life on this weekend.
Yeah.
Have you ever cried on the pod before? I think it's the first time I've cried on the pod.
I don't
on
know.
A pod.
I cried with Tom a couple weeks ago.
What happened?
Talking about being a fucking dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I think because I think with the podcast is why we used to have no choice as parents. You have to go out and leave your kids to make the money. But now, your life, I don't know for sure, but it probably wouldn't be so radically different. You could probably go away one weekend a month because of how lucrative what you have built here and built with Tom.
But you got to build it. Like that's
the thing.
So like,
but you're built it though.
Yeah, but you got to make sure it stands.
I mean, you have a beautiful home. I know this isn't cheap and all that, but
it's not even that expensive. I mean, it sounds crazy, but like, we're financially fine, but here's the deal. I've tried to rectify this. I've felt the way you felt.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You're the chord you struck with me, because I felt like that a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I remember being on a plane one time, and I talked to a dude, and I said, and I've had different versions of this. I've heard guys complain,
Yeah.
honey, I'm flying once a week. I should be spending time with you. I want to go to the soccer game. And I never coached softball. I taught
Yeah.
my girls how to swing. They have beautiful
Yeah.
swings. Then I watched some coach fuck it up.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there. I wasn't there to
Yeah.
fix it. And that's heartbreaking. I'm there are dads who have jobs harder than ours and spend less time with their kids and
Yes.
don't make as much money.
Yes.
And don't get their dreams fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know, we're fulfilling dreams.
Yes.
And so the fact that you're acknowledging it, that you're seeing it this early, is so fucking healthy. I didn't see it.
Yeah, because I realized that, like,
I'm gonna definitely get drunk today.
do it. Yeah, I probably am too now.
By the way,
I'm probably I have 2 shows tonight for the Netflix Comedy Festival that's paying me very well. I might just fly home immediately and not even do them. I'm just like, I just want to go see my kids.
The let me tell you, I'm staying. Yeah, it's you make compromises. You do make compromises, and you hope that the things you give them, like, look, man, you got to realize there's dads listening to this that empathize with us, but see it from a different angle.
Sure.
There are dads right now listening going, hey man, I'm worried about how I'm going to pay for her college. I want to give her the college.
Yeah.
That's the thing about being a dad, is you have to set up a life so that they don't have to stress out and they get to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
And all the things you want for her get to happen. When she says to you, hey, I want to go to this private school with my friends, you want to be able to give that to them.
Yeah.
It's not, and it sounds so fucking, you don't have to, it's not money.
Yeah.
You got to be there for them. But our job is taking us away. And I remember sitting on a plane with the dad. I was on Travel Channel. Dude, you want to know fucking sucking the devil's cock. I did Travel Channel. I was just 2 weeks on around the world. 2 weeks, gone for 2 weeks. Come home for 3 days, go do a weekend on the road, then go back out for Travel Channel for 2 weeks. I missed a lot. I missed
missed your daughter, like your daughter's first steps, and like
no, I saw their first steps. I was broke for their first 4 years.
So you were home with them every day.
I was home a lot. But I did the road.
Yeah.
But I'd come home. I was a real attentive dad.
Yeah.
Probably until when I was 37, I got Travel Channel. Started doing Bert the Conqueror, and that's when it started getting busy for me.
Yeah.
So, when for the first 4 years of life, I was around a lot.
Because how old are your girls now?
I don't know. Okay. 17 and 15.
Okay, so 17 and 15, though, you're at a point now where maybe they, not that they don't want you around, of course.
They don't want me around. No.
They're older.
But that's the thing, is that, I got lucky with Leanne. She was very much in keeping us all really tight. I got really lucky with Leanne.
Yeah.
And for all the fucking shortcomings that woman has.
Yeah.
And there are plenty.
Yeah.
There are.
Yeah.
Plenty.
But you without her,
have
though.
No fucking idea.
Right. Yeah.
I got at times.
But you're not here without her.
No.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah. I'm
no
starting to realize
way.
that about my family now.
Yeah.
Even though me and my girl have issues and we're not married and all that, I actually don't have any of this even minute success compared to you guys without her. I just don't have it.
I remember sitting on a plane with a dad, and I was pissing him off. I was on Travel Channel, and I said, I said something. I was complaining, and he said, "Hey man, I just want you to know, I was in Afghanistan for 2 years," and I was like, "Really?"
Wow.
And he was like, "Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah,
I haven't seen my kid for 2 years, so it's not that bad." And he was like, "This is what we do as dads. Is it's the little things." And I came home I didn't have a ton of money at the time. But I remember I had bought them a trampoline for Christmas, and it was that was a big purchase for us.
Sure.
And I came home that day, and my girls were jumping on the trampoline, and they were Ida Grace, Get it, girl. Oh, I'm gonna cry. They were just playing like really free. No
free.
worries, no worries.
Yeah.
Just really free. And they were on the trampoline and they were going, get it, girl,
Yeah.
to each other. And
Yeah.
I went out and I thought, this is what you give them, is this freedom to be like, to not have worries. I mean, there's kids with worries.
Man.
There's kids with like legit fucking worries.
Yeah.
There's kids that are like hungry. There's like, and then there's some dads that fucking suck cock. There's some dads that really, not mean like gay dads, but like
they don't care about their kids at all.
They don't care about their kids at all.
Yeah.
And then they're like, there's some people going like, dude, suck it up. Be a fucking man.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? That's what you do. And look,
yeah,
we're sensitive dudes.
And I think for me, I'm at a place, because I understand there's the dad in Afghanistan, there's the dad that has to work 3 jobs and maybe sees their children even less. But really, we can only do like what we can do, right? Like all that stuff is relative to us. You have your life, I have my life, those men have their lives. I just know for me, it's been a profound thing in me recently where I'm like, I don't want to miss. There will be times where I have to, because that everybody does. My dad didn't come to every one of my basketball games, and he was the best father of all time, but he came to most of them because sometimes you just have to work, and that's what it is. But I don't want it to be every weekend anymore and every month. It's like, I want to plan my life where, like, even if knowing that it's going to be less money, but I'm still going to give them the life that I can give them, because I'm like, I'll make the money, sure, but I won't get the time back. And the time is more valuable than the money.
It is.
So much more valuable than the money. I read this book, The 5 Things You Must Know Before You Die by John Izzo. And at the end of it, the people who were happiest, the people who were the happiest, even if they had money, all were like, I'm so happy to be surrounded by my family. None of my BMWs are here. My family is here. And I remember like being like, wow, dude, that's like a big thing. And I was like, I don't know, that weekend for some reason, I don't know what it was. It was probably because I was on edibles in Denver. And sometimes that hits you. And I had an early flight, and I was like, man, like looking at the videos of my daughter on the swim, and I was like, wow. And then I was like thinking about me. I was thinking about me and this money that I had. I'm like, this gives them that, this gives them that. And I'm like, yeah, but I asked when I got home that Sunday, I was like, oh my God. I was like, you swim last swim meet, so much. She was like, oh, it was great. And telling me all these things about this kid and that kid and this kid and that kid. And they all went out to eat, whatever. And everybody's family was there. And then I said to her, I said, let me ask you a question, Delilah. I said, next week, I said, I have to, she had a party that she had to go to that everyone's family was going to. I said, I can go to work next week. And I wanted to test her and see what she would genuinely say. I said, I go to work next week and I can get you, if I go to work, I can get you an American Girl doll. I'll get you another American Girl doll because she loves them. Yeah. American Girl doll. Or if I don't go to work, there's no American Girl doll, but I'll be with you at the party. What'd you rather have? And she didn't even like think about or anything. She was like, I want you. I don't need the girl doll. And that's at 6. And I was like, wow, at 6, she's feeling that.
Yeah.
Because she asked me, she was like, what? She was like, do you have another house that you go to on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays? And then her mom was like that.
She is Puerto Rican.
Yeah, her mom was like that.
That's a great joke, Chris. That's a great joke. Yeah. She is Puerto Rican. She's Puerto Rican. She's already doing her mom.
Yeah, she goes, do you have another house?
Where are you on Friday,
Saturday, Sunday? And I was like, no, I work. And she was like, because I always feel like you leave the house Friday morning and I don't see you till Sunday night. She was like, so I thought that maybe you have another house. I want to go to the house. And I was like, yo.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, so I think it just been hit me. And that's why I was happy. When you asked me to come on the show, I was like, I want to ask Bert about that because, I look at you and your career and all your life, and you have 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters, and you're a little bit older than me. Your girls are a little bit older than my girls. And I'm like, how do you accept it and adjust to it all?
It is tough. And I got to be honest with you. Leanne once listened to me on 2 Bears, and she said, you're very critical of yourself. But I am very critical. I think that's what keeps me upright is that I'm very critical. I don't look at anything as it was a home run. I look at it and I know people probably think I do, but like I always find the shortcomings. Last night I know that
Sure.
there was a part of my set that I kind of fucked around at the beginning. I was moving too fast. Like I'm very critical.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're a good comic. I feel like that's the trait.
But as a parent, I've been very critical. I've always said I'm a shit dad. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm a great dad. Because those dads all suck.
Yeah.
All the dads that are like, I kill it. They suck.
Yeah,
they're not tuned in.
Yeah.
And I got lucky with Leanne. That's number one. And number two, I think my kids got it. I think the resilience of a child is underestimated.
Yeah.
That kid that's hungry in fucking Spanish Harlem right now, whose mom's fucking drinking and smoking crack, and that kid bounces back.
Yeah.
And that kid turns into a fucking CEO. And that kid takes that resilience. And I think our kids, the subtle pushback they get of us going out on the road, they learn to they find that strength. I mean,
how's your relationship with your daughters now?
I mean, I got to be dead honest. It could not be better.
Wow.
It really could not be better.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call two bears, one cave.